Hey Bill, we're going to go give your back five and switch back five a look to see what you would need to go and tweak in order to make it a seven. Back fives and back sevens are very different for like axis and rotation stuff. So very really not too much translation between the like axis rotation head positions for fives. So it's going to be a little bit hard to tell because you're going to be wanting taking a completely different approach off takeoff for a back seven versus a back five. But we'll be able to go and look and see if you have like the edge control, the snap power, things in place needed for a back seven. Because these are looking like good back fives, we'll go and break them down in a second. Basically, though, if you have a good backside takeoff, you have a good back seven on trampoline, you're probably going to be able to get the back seven on snow. So let's go and dive into this first one. I don't know which one's switch and which one's regular, but it doesn't really matter. So let's see here. First, setup carve. Good timing on the setup carve. Switching to your toes around the spoon of a jump. Pretty straight off the back. The only thing I don't like here is your upper body coming and dropping. So see how you're going straight into that indie grab before you've even rotated? This is going to be really troublesome when you actually go for the seven because you're not going to be able to get the seven around when you're going and grabbing that early. So this body posture should be a lot straighter and you should be coming to the grab around 180. Reaching for the grab this early is going to be really tough. It works for the five because you can like go and hold that posture and match that axis. But for the seven, you need a full extension and to be rotating like a full 270 before hitting the grab. So like for a back seven, you'd be grabbing here, where you can see here, you're letting go of a grab at 270. So that'd be the big thing I'd want you to make a change on before trying a seven, is wait to grab into here and then pull through it, and then try to get your grab held the whole way, holding it into around here. And once you can do a back five where you're holding the grab that long, that'll be good, because right now you're needing to go and let go of a grab and rely on counter rotation, we can't do on the back seven. And I think mostly your form's getting like messed up here just by grabbing too soon. Head position on the knuckle, good spot, good rotation, landing with that blind landing. So other than grabbing much too soon, that back five was really good. So this one, big setup carve. That's going to make it a little harder to control on the toe edge, but really good off the toes here. Again, though, we can see that you're not keeping that tall body. You're going and doing the question mark shape. I don't know how to draw a question mark. It's just you're breaking at the waist here with your head down. Again, on the seven, that's not going to work because it's going to make it so your axis rotation makes you land 650 heel heavy. And if you go and take it all the way to seven, you're going to land really tail heavy. So what you want to do here is, again, you need this your back way straighter. See how straight you are right here? You need to be having that straight position as you generate the full spin. Because if you go and crouch down and reach for a grab early like this, you can really see it here. You're going and bending down, and you're bent down before hitting a grab, grabbing early, and you're probably going to need to let go early again and rely on counter rotation. So there's a lot going really right here, but I'm not sure how much of an issue it's going to be for you to go and straighten up this upper body. It honestly depends. If you do a lot of back fives, and it sort of looks like you did, it's going to be harder. I'd really like to see a video of your back free, because the back free takeoff is a lot more of a use case. Here, let me go and pull up YouTube quick. Sorry, I should have had this pulled up before, but I didn't think I was going to need it. Okay, that is not working. YouTube. This is what people come here for, right? Frickin' unprofessional shifting. Oh my god, this is tough. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab a video and show you some examples of my backside 720 and backside 360 and backside 540, just so you can go and get a little bit of a feel. Because what you're doing isn't wrong and it will work for the five, but as soon as you go and start using that for the 720, it's going to be really troublesome. So we can see it right here on this backside free takeoff. I'm taking off and my chest is completely tall, extended. I'm not crumping, and then I'm just letting my body come in. So I'd be hitting the grab around here once I'm fully set, popped, and that's really important when you're going and doing the back seven. So let's go over to the back fives. I swear I timestamped this video. Alright, back five. So watch this. See how my upper body's tall? I'm bending down a little bit early there, but that's just because it's a nose grab. I wonder if I do one without a nose grab. Yeah, this should be one without a nose grab. So leaving off tall, extended body, and then right here is like where you're grabbing, you're hunched over, but see how my back is like in a completely straight line? That's going to be really, really crucial for the backside 7. So you need to make sure you're leaving off and having your upper body straight for that rotation. So your spin is through a constant plane in line with the angle of the jump. So see how my upper body, boom, and the jump angle are the same? That's what's going to put you on the cork, and that's where you're going to generate power. And it's really necessary for the backside 720. And that's going to just let you hold the constant rotation, not rely on counter rotation quite as much. So let's go to back 7 here. Is this back 7s? I think so. So you can really see it here, popping up, and body's fully tall and extended. And this is really important on the back 7 because you actually need to get that around, because you're not grabbing until around 270. Because if you try to grab too soon on the back 7, it's just not going to work. Your axis is going to be thrown off. It's just going to feel really uncomfortable. So we'll take this one down slow. Tall, extended, and snapping. You can only get this much snap and overextension with a tall body. So if you went and had your hips like bending down like this, then your snap rotation would be up, over, around. Where if you go and stay tall in a straight line, your snap can be in a constant line with the takeoff of the jump. What's going to put you on that little bit of dip and put you in a right position to spot. Because when you do this right, you'll be coming around 270, grabbing around 270 with your eyes locked on the knuckle, and then you can go and pull through, and it's going to sync up. So just going back to your video for a quick second, and we'll go and just highlight what I'm talking about one last time. Oh, sorry, I've been crouching on my feet that whole time. That was painful. Okay, so you can see you're tall, straight takeoff, everything's looking good here, but right at the end, you're coming and crunching your upper body down. So what you're going to need to do is keep that body straight and snap on that axis in line with a takeoff. If you can do that, the back 7 is going to work for you, but I'm not able to tell if a back 5 because you can get away with a lot with a back 5. So do some back 3s, submit the videos, we'll check those out and see the takeoff, because this one right here, that's going to be too scoopy, too bent over, broken at the waist for the back 7. So that's the only thing I can notice is you need to wait to grab and make sure that you're keeping a straighter back off a takeoff. And if you can do those 2 things, then you should be able to start getting some back 7s going. Awesome. Let me know if you need any more advice, and thanks for submitting your video.